Hello, I wanted to make a video about a washing machine drain pump that is failing and what to look for, how to test it. This is a Whirlpool Duet front loader. Um, the easiest way to access this particular pump on that washing machine is to pull the washing machine out from the wall and then take the back panel off. It's a bunch of 5/16 sheet metal screws that hold the back on, and you unplug the washing machine and pull that panel off, and look underneath at the bottom of the drum area, and you'll see this assembly sitting in there. There's two problems that can cause your washing machine not to pump the water out. One is that there's a bunch of debris or sediment that's stopping the pump from turning, or the pump itself is going bad. This assembly sits up in the washing machine here on this. That seals it at the bottom of the drum area. So there's three bolts that are holding it in, one here, here, and here, and then this will pull off. The error message that I'm getting on this washing machine is the F09 E01 error code. That means it's not pumping the water out. So the first problem that could be causing it, like I said, is debris stuck down in the pump, stopping the motor from turning. There is a trap down here for debris and sediment, stuff like that, and that can be removed by turning this, unscrewing it, and pulling it out. In my case, this wasn't that dirty. Then you can look back in at that hole back down in there, make sure that's not got stuff stuck in it. If that's got a bunch of stuff in it, that might be your problem. But I think in a lot of cases the pump itself is the problem. So the pump is held on to the whole assembly with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws, Phillips head screws in this case. I took them out already. Then your pump assembly, you can pull that out. And this is the impellers of the pump. And when you turn this by hand, you can feel the magnets resisting you. That's normal. This is just, it's not the solenoid or anything. The solenoid's in here. So this will come off. You don't need to worry about that. On this is where your connector in the washing machine plugs in. So I made a hot wire to test the pump. And to do that, I just took an extension cord, left the male end on, and I cut it to the length I wanted. I cut the female end off, and then attached spade connectors to the hot and neutral wire. And I just cut the ground off. You don't need that. Where it connects, that's what plugs into here. It's just two male spade connectors in there, one for hot, one for neutral. So I connected the black wire here to the black wire on my hot wire, and the blue wire to the neutral line on my hot wire. And the issue that I'm having is, like I said, that F09 E01 error, and it's not all the time, it's almost all the time now, but it started very infrequently and just got worse as time went on. So that's plugged in, and then I'm going to plug the other end into a receptacle And as you'll see, this may spin right away, it may not. So that took off. I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back in until it finally won't work. In fact, they're unplugged in and it's trying, and you can hear it humming. There it goes. I'll unplug it, plug it back in, unplug it, plug it back in, and there it stopped again. And sometimes you can bump it and it'll go, sometimes it won't. And that's with no load on it at all. But once you have a couple gallons of water sitting on it, sitting on the impellers, it's not going to turn. It's just weak. And that's what happens to them. So hope that helps somebody, gives you a way you can test it and see what's going on. And then find out if it's the pump or something blocking it up. Alright, hope that helps.